What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Sometimes I don't think before I speak and I stick my foot in my mouth. And then I realize later the consequences of what I say, good and bad ways. But in this instance, I made the video about collaborations and how the bigger channels should help out the smaller channels, etc., etc., etc. And boy, did I, open up a can of worms, because now not only am I getting all these emails and messages and stuff about how people need help and help me with my channel, but some of the other bigger guys are like, Jerry, what the fuck? Like, like now I'm getting all these people asking me. And let me rephrase this part of the way, or excuse me, another way. Now, when I was talking about the channels like Alexander Kang, okay, for instance, Alex had his channel for a couple of years, and he was trying to do his thing, and he's pushing his thing, and he said, will you do this interview with me? Yeah, and it kind of turned out to be a regular thing because it worked out where I liked the content that he was doing. It showed me in a little bit of a different light than on my channel. At the same time, his viewers got to have questions answered that are a little bit different than the powerlifting stuff he does. It kind of just all worked out. Now, Stephen Campbell Fitness, same type of thing. He has stuff that I don't necessarily have on my channel. He's been trying to grow the channel, but he's out there pushing night and day, making a video a day, trying to get his channel across. Dave Taylor, same thing. He has this powerlifting channel that he's been trying to grow, but the common denominator is these people have been out there and are out there, and they're trying, they're pushing, they're doing their damnedest to get this thing to happen, and they're trying to put up good content, okay? And the fact that they're out there pounding the pavement themselves, and they have good content, and they're doing everything right, they just don't have enough people to get in front of right now. So that's where I come in and say, okay, well, I have people to get in front of. What do you have? Like when Dave approached me, he said, what do you want to talk about? I said, anything that you want to talk about, just let's make it interesting. Let's make it different. Let's make it interesting. Boom. We had a discussion about injuries and how powerlifting and bodybuilding can be combined. Alex always has these great ideas where he'll come up with, he'll ask me first, be like, hey, what do you think about, high rep training? Do you think that that's the only way to get, he'll have this discussion first, and I know he's kind of leaning towards, I have a video idea. Or Steven. Steven has, a lot of fitness stuff, but he also has a lot of interesting stuff. He lives in Vegas. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on out in Vegas. So what I don't want to happen, okay, is every single person out there who has a YouTube channel all of a sudden needs my help to launch it. And they're not even doing anything. I mean, nothing for themselves. For instance, I had a guy contact me and he goes, I really need your help building my channel. Will you take a look at it? I said, okay. Or Average Joe Muscle. He's another one that he'll make videos and send them to me. Fasted Sith or Fasted Sith Lord. They made these videos and sent them to me, and I looked at them. I thought they were interesting. The content was interesting. So yeah, shout outs to those guys. I put them up on some of those new channels that will at some point be moving, but they're working on the channel. They're trying hard. I had this guy send me an email and said, I'm really trying to grow my channel. Can you take a look at it? So I go on there, and he's got 24 viewers, and the channel was just made like 2 weeks ago. So I'm sitting there saying to myself, you haven't tried anything yet. You've basically just made this channel, and you want me to launch it for you. You're not doing any work yourself. So I kind of tried to look into the guy. There was really nothing on a Facebook. Couldn't find any social media stuff. So I'm like, why should I help this guy? He's not doing anything himself. I'll help you if you're helping yourself, but I'm not going to help every Tom, Dick, and Harry who thinks they're going to make a fortune, become famous on YouTube, just because they have the video camera and the content is not good, plain and simple. That's why you're having a hard time building it in the first place. You have to have good content. You have to have something that other people want to see that they can't really find anywhere else. And you have to make that specific to you and be you. Those are things that make a YouTube channel successful. You want to grow the channel? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, all these things. You need to build those social medias as well. And you need to put your stuff and start posting it up there. How do you think people are actually going to find out about your channel from me? I'm going to post them on Facebook. I'm going to post them on Twitter. I'm going to post them on Instagram. That's how they find out about them. So unless you have those things in place already for yourself, it doesn't matter what I do. It's not going to work. If you have 4 videos up, okay, and they're of you doing a bench press or of you sitting there writing in your log, there's no content there. There's a million bench press videos out there. There's a million different things out there that are all the same, and nobody wants to see that again. So what's different about you? What makes you specific? What's going to make people want to come back and watch your channel? That's what you need first. Otherwise, me talking about your channel and pushing it all I want is not going to help. It's not going to do anything. People may go look at it, but they're not going to come back to it. And they're not going to watch your video over and over again. There's no content. There's nothing to learn. There's nothing entertaining. Jason Genova's channel is actually building up more and more. You know, not based on the fact that you're learning how to lift or you're learning how to diet or stuff, but it's entertaining. That's his thing, his shtick. Peace out, bye. Like, that's his shtick. That's why people go back. They want to see what, you know, now he's fired a .44 Magnum in his last video at the shooting range. I mean, that's interesting to watch, right? It may not have to do with bodybuilding, but, you know, there's multiple things to the channel that are making it interesting to watch. Now, that's something that you guys have to do yourself. Like, if you want help, you need to help yourself. You guys want to collaborate? Because now, you know, people are like, hey, why don't you drive up here, Jerry, and let's work out? The fuck? Like, no, I'm not driving anywhere. What is wrong with you people? Like, you know, people take, you know, an inch, you give them an inch and they'll take a mile. You know, you say you'll do a collab with them, next thing you know, they want you to fly to their house and stay there for a week and follow them around with a video camera and make them a superstar. No, you want to collaborate, you want to meet me, you want to have me in your video, come out to FitCon, come out to Roanoke, Blue Ridge Fitness Festival in Roanoke, Virginia, come out to the Pittsburgh, come out to the Arnold, come out to the Olympia, come out to all these shows that we go to, and then we'll do it. We'll sit down and do it. But I'm not going to take time out of my day, spend my own money to come fly to where you are to film videos with you for a YouTube channel that you're not even pushing yourself. You're not even trying hard yourself. You're doing nothing to push your own channel. You know, the FitCon, which is going to have all the big YouTubers there, or many big YouTubers there, that's the perfect opportunity to come up there, network, mingle, and start doing collaborations. But you have to pay. You know, if you're going to do this, you want a channel to grow, either you just have incredible content that is going to take off organically, or you have to pay. You have to fly out there, pay for the plane ticket, pay for your hotel, pay for your ticket into the venue, and it costs money. Kari and I go to the Arnold, we go to the Olympia, we go to all these shows locally that cost us about $120 a day for tickets for them that we pay out of our pocket. We go to shows that are further out that we have to drive 2 to 3 hours to get there. You know, we fly to you know, Chicago to go to Junior Nationals. We go up to New Jersey. Like, we do all this stuff. When we go to Rhode Island or Minnesota, we take the cameras with us. We always have an iPhone. You know, we do filming. Like, there's a lot that goes into making my channel what it is that costs a lot of money that I don't think you guys see. When I collabed with Nick Wright and Bob Arcand from Olympus Iron and Nick Wright Bodybuilding, I spent my money to go up to Rhode Island. Granted, I have family there anyways, but I spent my money to go up to Rhode Island so that, you know, I could film with them. I didn't say, hey, why don't you guys come down here, you know, and film with me. I was like, hey, I'm going to be up there. Let's do this. You know, Boston Lloyd. I didn't film with him, but I met up with him while I was up there. You know, so, like, there's just so much more that goes into the channel that the effort you have to put out to get what you want is a lot more than I'm seeing people doing. And that's why they're not being successful. That's why the channel is not doing as well as they want, because they're not putting in the effort. And me, if you guys watch my channel, you know I fucking hate lazy people. I hate people that don't fucking push hard. I hate lazy people in training. I hate lazy people at work. I hate lazy people on YouTube. If you're fucking lazy, I pretty much just don't like you. Okay, not as a person, but I don't like your fucking way you do it, and I don't like your fucking attitude. So until you change that, nothing's going to change for you in life, period. Especially a YouTube channel that it takes a shitload of time, a shitload of money. If you think you're going to fucking put up a video like once a week, a half-assed video that you uploaded that has no real content, and then all of a sudden we're going to put Bios3 Training's face on there, and he's going to talk about your channel, even if we did, it's not going to fucking do anything. Like, you have to have the content. So if you're out there and you want to make this big channel, you want it to grow, and you want to be a heavy hitter on YouTube, stop and think twice about what is required to do this, because, you know, this is not an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of time to be successful at this. It takes a lot of work, and you can't just go out there with no content and no subs and expect everyone to run around and bend to your will and do what you want and push your channel. I think I had 20-something thousand subs before I did a single collaboration with anybody. Now, how did I get those subs? I pushed myself. I did it myself. I pushed. I was out there pounding the pavement, putting shit up on social media, sharing on a message board. You know, get out there and do the work. And then you'll benefit from it. And then you'll notice, hey, you know what? It's easier for me to collab with these people when I get to where they are. And that helps out my channel. I can help out their channel by some of my viewers seeing theirs. And then it becomes a big organic thing for everybody to have fun. And you become part of the fitness community on YouTube. Okay, there is a fitness community there, although, you know, it can be kind of rocky at times, but any community can. But you want to be part of that community? Act like you want to be part of that community. Bios3Training@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.bios3training.com is the blog, and where the Get to Work bicep, and we're out.
ExtremeLiving.biz would like to announce that we are bringing Jerry Ward of Bios3 Training and Jason English of Big J's Extreme Fitness to our booth at the 2014 Blue Ridge Fitness Festival, where Mark the Machine Lowbliner will hold the ANBF Natural Bodybuilding Show. More information can be found at extremeliving.biz. See you there.